If you can't kill a boss, no reason why you can't look like one. Moogle putting the wow in transmogs.
Gonna pull out my red magic marker, make a little correction here. Ny'alotha Waking City Mythic, the Spalders of Miasmic Mycella. Say that 14 times really fast. Basically, just check it out on Wowhead to find a specific boss. I do believe Horrific Visions on the high end of those. You can get those shoulders as well. The chest, the Burning Throne LFR Shadig is the boss. Vestments of the Inflamed Blight. That is a priest tier robe, but this is recolored for mages. Ny'alotha Waking City Mythic is the belt. So the belt, the gloves, and the shoulders are all from Ny'alotha, the Waking City Mythic. Sticking with the Worgen, looks pretty cool here. The back, which we'll show you in a couple of seconds, but it is a bastion place, which means it's Kyrian campaign, which means you have to be part of the Kyrian Covenant, but there are many lookalikes, or not necessarily lookalikes, but substitutes, anything gray, anything light blue or purple will do. But look at this. Now that looks epic, that cape. That's why I went with Kyrian. It looks really, really cool. The hands, Ny'alotha Waking City Mythic, once again, on the hands, decent drop rate, 8%. Next up, we are going to hook you up with a Blood Elf dude and the headpiece, which is WAD level engineering, or check your local auction house to pick up those purple goggles from Warlords of Draenor. And the final piece is the weapon. We have a staff from the Crucible of Storms, Heroic, the Restless Cabal, 10% on the drop rate for a pretty cool looking staff. Thinking Frost Mage all the way. Also works for Arcane. Giga Charge shoulder pads, High Tinker Mecha Torque. That of course is from BFA Raid and BFA. The rest of this mostly is Night Fae, so you're going to have to be a Night Fae Mage, which isn't difficult, not a stretch here. Night Fae campaign, Rep and Renown for the Winterborn Tunic, so that's one of the easier pieces to get. Looking pretty cool on a Worgen as well here. Winterborn Sash, so that's two pieces from that same set. And we're going to make it a big 3 with the legs, which are going to be next. Sticking with the Worgen, showing the legs, Winterborn xmog set from the Night Fae campaign, Rep and Renown, to pick that up. Now we're going to move on and show you the boots, which you can see a lot better on a Lady Mage, Lady Human Mage, that is. Uldir Heroic, Talak is the boss, Volatile Walkers. Keep in mind, Uldir is Heroic version, so keep that in mind. Next up, we're looking at some bracers. Oath Breaker's Cuffs, Tomb of Sargeras, Fallen Avatar, 15% on a drop rate for the bracers. Keep in mind we're going with bracers there. Next up, the back, which is also Winterborn. So the Winterborn xmog set is the chest, the belt, the legs, and the back. The helm, Hag of Feather Cowl, many lookalikes here. You get this from High Mountain. You could farm it, or it's also a quest reward lookalike, and Dragon Soul LFR for the weapon. Yeah, we're thinking fire here on a Warlock recolor on the robe, but first Castle Nathria Mythic to get those shoulders. Right now it's a bit difficult, but as we move along in good old Shadowlands, it's going to get a lot easier. Trust me on that. The chest, as I said, this is a Warlock tier, but this is a recolor, Heroic version, Throne of Thunder. Recolor here for mages or priests, but we're going to go with the Red Priestess look on this too if you want. The belt is from Ny'alotha Waking City regular version. Mott is the boss, 7% on the drop rate. Like those belts from Ny'alotha the Waking City on the cloths. Looks pretty cool, I think, all the versions. Gilded Thorian Cloak, going with a great cloak from Karazhan, the BC version of Karazhan. Terrestrian Ilhoof is the boss. He's dropping it at about a 17% rate. Lady Human showing the feet here. Netherweave boots, your typical gray boots, BC level tailoring. That's the kind of cool thing about casters. You could, if you go with a robe, you don't really have to match the boots that perfectly because they're going to get cut off right around the ankles. Impossibly oversized mitts, Castle Nathria, Natharotha. You could go with the Nyalotha gloves if you want to, but I think those look better, the ones we put in. The head, Tanaris, various mobs, auction house to get the red scarf, looking pretty cool, blood woven mask it's called, and the weapon is your Warlock order hole. So you need a Warlock to purchase this, and everyone else can xmog it. It's that simple. Yes, it is. Get ready to do the Venthyr campaign if you want this set. Revendreth is the place, Soulbreaker's Court Mantle. Venthyr campaign, we said it again. Rep and Renown to get those shoulders. We're thinking Fire Mage, obviously, for this set. The chest brings you to Vanilla, Molten Core, various mobs, or the auction house, so that's an easy pickup. If you're thinking that's a priest belt, you're right, but this is recolored for mages and warlocks. The belt is at a Tomb of Sargeras Mythic. You can buy it on the auction house, or you could farm it. So either way, not too difficult to get. Next up are the legs, which you can pull out of the Broken Shore. 650 Veiled Argranite from a vendor there. The Riven Priesthood leggings. Those are kind of cool looking. And we have a Lady Human showing the boots. Volatile Walkers, Uldir Mythic. Talik is the boss, 12% on the drop rate for those kind of beige boots. And the hands are the gloves of Abhorrent Strategies, the Burning Throne. Of course, that is from Legion. The back, Vortex Pinnacle, Assad, many lookalikes on that back piece, so check Wowhead for that. The offhand, Sinful Aspirant's Orb, easy pickup, honor points, just do a couple of battlegrounds, literally one or two, and you got it. And the headpiece is the Cowl of Necromancy. You could basically buy that on the auction house. And the weapon, okay, Sinful Aspirant's Honor. I'm thinking Arcane or Frost for this. We have the Mage PvP tier shoulders, Grievous Gladiator Silk Armor. That, of course, is from Mop. If you hoard, you're going to have to go Prideful. Marks of Honor to pick that up. The robe is straight out of Battle of a word I still can't pronounce, Mythic. You could read it though. Vestments of the Afterlife. Keep in mind that's Mythic. The belt is part of the same PvP tier set as the shoulders, so if you're Alliance, it's Grievous. If you're Horde, it is Prideful. Marks of Honor to pick up that belt. Super easy pickup there. Sticking with Worgen, and we're going to hook you up with Back Crest of the Legionnaire General. Castle Nathria LFR. General Kal is the boss, and a decent drop rate to get that. Pretty cool looking cape, which you'll see in a second. The feet, linen boots, super easy pickup, vanilla level tailoring. Check your local tailor, check your local auction house, and now you can see the cape there. It's just your basic brown cape with a little bit of color to it. And the hands, grips of Occult Reminiscence, the Waking City regular version, as you can see the boss, and the drop rate for those gloves. Now we have the Blood Elf dude, and he's showing you the headpiece, which is BFA level engineering. I do believe there's a look-alike from WAD that you could buy in the auction house. You can check Wowhead to be certain, but I'm about 80% sure of that. And the weapon, LFR Crucible of Storms, is where you're going to have to go to get that particular cool-looking staff. This is almost a full set, which is something I rarely do, but the shoulders are not part of that full set. Dreadful Gladiator Silk Amethyst Mop PvP Vendor. You can buy that on the auction house as well, by the way, or craft it if you have the recipe from being a tailor from a place called Mop. The chest is Dalaran Legacy Justice Quartermaster, 210 gold to pick up that chest piece from Wrath of the Lich King. The belt is from Siege of Orgrimmar LFR. Malkorak is the boss. Miasmic Skull belt, 14% drop rate on the purple belt. And the legs are out of Ulduar, free as gift. Kind of a low drop rate there. I don't think you could buy those legs in Dalaran Wrath of the Lich King version. I don't think you can. The feet, Slippers of the Lonely Road. Eastern Plaguelands, quest reward, rough roads, pretty easy get there on those purple boots. The hands are the gloves of the Mountain Conquest. Neltharian's Lair, which is a dungeon, of course, from Legion. Dargruul is the boss. He has a great supply of that particular piece. The back is Drusvar. It's rare that you got to take out 26% drop rate, which means Horde and Alliance can get that. The headpiece, Bloodthirsty Fireweave Cowl. Cata level tailoring. Check your local tailor. Check your local auction house for that headpiece. Very mage looking. Macquarie is the place. There's the place you got a farmer from, and an 8% drop rate. Thank you everyone for tuning in. My name is Luxeley, and I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Whatever it is by you, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night like it is here, make your day, make it epic. Thanks for watching.